Alright, so welcome back to another day of the 100 Days Design Challenge with Xpress-Pixels. And today we'll be designing a flyer for those that are learning to drive. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file. Now I'm going to be using this dimension here, 1024 by 1024 pixels. So I'm just going to create. Now the first thing I want to do is add a solid background of white. I'm just going to drag this here. Good. So now I'm going to import my resources. So I'm going to import, these are the resources I'll be using for this design. This, and this. Okay, so I'm just going to drag this and drop inside of Photoshop. Alright, these are all the resources. Good. So now the first thing I want to do is I'm going to start with the road here. Alright, so I'm going to rotate this. Here. I want this edge here to be straight. Then after doing that, I just increase this. After rotating, I'll just increase it. Increase it. Alright, after increasing it, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to unsee this city like background here. I'm just going to increase this. Okay, so I'm going to increase this. Now when you're doing this, ensure the city is behind the road. Okay, I'm going to increase this, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a hue. After adding the hue, I'm just going to reduce the saturation. Okay, now after doing that, right on the city like background here, I'm just going to create a layer mask on top of it. Go to my brush tool, and then I'm just going to erase this. I just want it to be blurred out a bit. Good. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to import a shape, rectangle tool. Then I'm going to increase this right across. Alright, so I'm going to change the color to white, and then I'm going to rotate it a bit. Alright, good. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to take my car here. I'm just going to increase this. I'm going to place this here. Good. Let me bring it front of this shape here. Let me take the shape behind it. So I want it to be in front of the shape. Now let me duplicate the car. Ctrl J to duplicate. So this one behind, I'm just going to unsee this. Then this one in front here, I'm just going to go to my select tool, go to my subject. Once the subject is selected, I'm just going to go to my select here and also go to modify and just smoothen it out a bit. 9 is okay. I'm just going to press OK. Alright, then I'm going to come to my layer mask and separate it. Good. So now the next thing I want to do is this one here, this car here, I'm going to unsee this now. I'm going to see it now, and then I'm going to go to my brush tool, and once I select my brush tool, I'm going to create a layer mask on top of this car here, and then I'm just going to erase. Okay. Alright, so now the next thing I want to do is, okay, let me erase this part also. Alright, so now the next thing I want to do is I'm just going to, this other one I added here, I'm just going to bring it to this point here, and then I'm going to blend it. Linear dodge, use linear dodge to blend it. Good. Alright, after that I'm going to create a layer mask on top of it, and then I'm going to take my brush tool and just erase this part. So once I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go to my shape tool here. I'm going to, using the rectangle tool, I'm just going to increase this around here. Good. So I'm going to increase the border here. this is this is let me look, sorry, let me change it back to 0, and then let me increase this. Alright, let me put this at 42. Same with everything. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to increase this. I'm not going to reduce it back to 0 and reduce this side back to 0. Alright. Now I'm going to change the color. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my gradient fill. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. Now I'm going to move this behind the car. Okay. Good. After that, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to add my text. I'm going to add the text here and I'll say learn to drive. My text T. So I'm going to write learn. Now on the next line I'll put the drive there. So everything, I'm just going to change the color to black first, so I can see what it is I'm doing here. Now for the drive. I'm going to change the color to red. This color and this color. And then okay. So I'm just going to increase this so that it aligns with this other text. Alright, so now next I'm going to, let me reduce this here. So let me reduce this here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to my text here. Please, I'm using the terminal text. I'm just going to go to bold. Alright, and then let me reduce the spacing between the bold and the drive. Alright, let me increase this. So learn to drive in 2 months. So I'm going to add another text there. Here. Now inside the text I'm just going to write in 2 months. Good. So for the font weight, I'm just going to select regular. Sorry, I'm going to select regular, and then I'm going to increase this. And next thing I want to do is I'm just going to take this, duplicate this here, and place it. So I'm just going to reduce the size of this. And then I'm going to, let me just copy this so I can use this to place number here. So I'm going to press Alt and duplicate this here. I'm going to edit this and change the number. I'm going to change this to a number. Alright, so I'm going to change the color here to red here. Okay, and then I'm going to reduce the size of this. Let me just bring this down, and then let me reduce this. So I'm just going to add another text here. So this, I'm just going to duplicate this. Now I'm going to change the color. Okay, change the color to white, and I'm going to change the text to refer and end a discount. So refer and end discount. So I'm just going to reduce the size of this and place it inside. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this also and I'm going to add text inside. So I'm just going to edit this and put 30 days money back guarantee. So I'm just going to put 30 days money back guarantee. 30 days money back if no result. If no result. Let me leave the guarantee because of the space there. So I'll go back here. Let me just duplicate this light effect here. I'm just going to duplicate it. Alright, and then let me just put it here. Alright, so I'm just going to take a screenshot of the shift control alt A, and then I'm just going to add the noise filter. I'm just going to add noise, and I'm going to let you have a clear view of the design. So I'm going to press alt and then bring it here. So this is the clear view of the design. So this will come to the end of the design for today. So make sure to click the like button, share, and also subscribe, and hit the notification bar so that I can get notified for posting a video. Alright, thank you for staying till the end of this video. Have a nice day.